Hello and welcome to Kids Can Cook. My name is Brittany Love and I am the owner and vegan pastry chef of Free Birds Vegan Bakery here in Atlanta, Georgia. We're known for our delicious vegan, gluten-free, and soy-free cookies, cupcakes, and special occasion custom cakes. But today we're taking a break from all the sweet desserts and making something more savory. A good after-school snack or something for a kid's lunch. So today we're making homemade veggie hot pockets with marinara sauce, and I have the world's greatest personal chefs here to help me. Please welcome Braylon and Raven. Hi guys.
Hi.
Are y'all excited about what we're making today?
Yes.
Yeah? What's your favorite food, Raven?
Pizza.
Ooh, what about you, Braylon?
Pizza as well.
Pizza as well. Okay, well y'all are in luck. So we're gonna start off by making the marinara sauce. It's a super easy recipe with basic pantry ingredients here. And I'm gonna have you guys do the most fun yet messy part. So I want you to take your clean little hands and mush in these tomatoes. I need you to get them really, really chopped up because right now they're whole. So we need them to be really, really fine enough for us to have a sauce. Can you do that for me?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Go for it. While they're working on that, I'm going to be chopping up some garlic here. And we're going to saute that. That is going to be the base for our sauce, which is going to be super yummy. Also included in the sauce is some fresh basil, salt, some oregano, and just some olive oil to help us get this garlic really nice and brown here and savory. Before we add the garlic, we're going to go ahead and cut this on a little bit and get the pan nice and hot. How's it feel, guys?
Good.
Feels good? Okay, awesome. What does it feel like? Can you describe it to me?
They're like old crushed up onions.
Oh, interesting. Right? What does it feel like to you?
It's like potatoes that crushed. They look like slime, but they feel nasty.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully it tastes really good. 'Cause if it doesn't, I'm going to be very disappointed. So, Braylon, can you grab the olive oil and put it in our pan for us, please? This one is olive oil right here, honey. Be very careful and just dump that right in the pot. Good job.
It's about to fall.
Good job.
What's my
Thank you. Here's your towel to
So
wipe off.
We're good.
Let's see. Hold up some of those tomatoes. Let me check. A little bit more. Okay? So now we're going to add the garlic to our pot and let that kind of saute, okay? So, Raven, you want to help me put this in?
Yes.
Come on over. And all you're going to do is hold this and just slide it in, okay? Hold it with your left hand and the spoon with your right.
Lord.
Yeah, you got it. Dump it in.
Oh.
You hear that? That's a good sound right there. That's what you want to hear in the kitchen, everybody. This is great. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Okay, one thing to be sure of when you're cooking with garlic, especially fresh garlic, is that the heat is not too high, okay? Because if so, you will burn your garlic, and that is a smell that and a taste that you cannot get rid of, no matter what you do.
It smells like a Hot Pocket now.
It smells like a Hot Pocket now. Thank you. You see, I know what I'm doing. A little bit. All right, so we need to add a little bit of seasoning to this as well. I always like to season the vegetables or anything I put in there before I make any of the sauce. It just gives it another layer of flavor. So we're gonna add a little bit of salt here. I'm gonna do the salt. Just about a teaspoon or so. And then we have some fresh basil, but we're gonna add that last. It's a very powerful herb, so you don't want to put it in just yet. So we have some oregano here, though. We can go ahead and put that in. Go ahead, Braylon. Put a little bit in for me. Thank you very much. You just want that to get real nice and fragrant. And now, can you guys put in the tomatoes together, perhaps? Let's slide this together. Ready?
Oh,
This is awesome.
I got burned one time.
Really? You guys help your parents out in the kitchen a lot?
This is my mom and yours.
Yes, I'm your mom, so you help me out quite a bit, don't you?
I can cook by myself. She don't even have to help me.
That's right. This has been here for just a few minutes, but we can kind of taste a little bit if y'all want. You want to taste?
Yeah.
All right, let's
You can,
taste.
but not me.
I'm going to taste. See
Well,
what
I
we need to
can.
add.
Maybe. I can. I tried it.
You guys are good. You want to try? Here.
If it's hot, is it hot?
Not really.
I got it.
You get Raven. Don't be scared, girl. What do you think it needs? Some basil?
Yeah.
All right, I'll put in a little bit of fresh basil. We're gonna say about a teaspoon of fresh
And
basil
some
here.
salt a little bit.
A little bit more salt. I can agree with you on that.
Now I can
Also,
try
if
it.
you notice, when we put in any herbs or anything, we always try to get just a little pinch and go up high and then spread it around. You don't want to take a pinch and then just go straight into the pot because the flavor won't really get where it needs to be. So just put it all around. Oh, that looks beautiful. Wow, you guys are really, are you sure you guys aren't master chefs already? Tell the truth. Tell the truth, Raven. No? All right, so we're gonna let this simmer for a few minutes.
Oh.
And then we're gonna get started on our pizza dough or our Hot Pocket dough and vegetables. Is that okay? All right, cool. I'm gonna put this on the stove. Okay. Turn that off. All right, Raven, could you please go and get me the plate of vegetables that's over there?
Which one? This one?
Over there. Plate of vegetables. Uh-huh. Yep. And also the pan
Wait, I don't want to.
and cutting board and knives, okay? Thank you, Raven. So I'm going to have you all cut up a few pieces of the vegetables for me. And Braylon, do you think you could peel something, maybe? Would you?
Sure.
Thank you. All right, so I need you to peel the zucchini, and I need you to cut this squash up for me, okay?
Do it now?
Actually, can you peel the eggplant? The eggplant will be better. Yep, go ahead. So,
That's hard.
yeah, there you go. Just put the big end of the vegetable there.
Mom, I
And put it
can't.
like this. Okay? All right. And you put your hand out here.
Okay, I got it.
You got it? This one is a little tough. You got to get in there, okay?
Okay, I got it.
And once you've peeled it, you turn it and peel the next part. All right? While you all are doing that, I'm going to cut up my onions. You okay? Be careful, okay? Make sure your fingers are out the way.
Zucchini.
Here, you can do the zucchini. All right, so what am I missing, guys? What do I need to do? What do I need to be doing while my vegetables are being chopped? Does anyone know? What should be happening right now? Something needs to be waiting on us.
The pot.
Nope.
Stove.
The stove. But which stove?
Your
Where?
stove, that stove.
What do I need in there?
I don't know. Vegetables.
We need olive oil, and we need to turn it on, right? Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna do that. Let's turn this on. Add a little bit of olive oil so we can saute our vegetables here. That's about a tablespoon of olive oil. Raven, can you smell this? Yeah?
I'm crying.
You guys are doing a great job. I used to help my mom all the time. I used to love macaroni and cheese so much.
She's alive still.
Yep, my mom is still alive and we still cook together. Alright, so we're just going to add these onions in here really quick. All you need is about half an onion. Oh, I love that sound.
Found a beauty.
Woo! Alright, Braylon, yes.
I can do this.
Yes.
Oops, sorry.
No worries.
I was talking.
We make a lot of mistakes in the kitchen, but we keep going. Do you think it's important to wash your vegetables?
Yes.
It is. Where do
And
vegetables
fruit.
come from?
The farm.
The plants that's on top.
No.
They come from the farm. And I'm just going to chop these up a little bit more. Again, this is a rough chop. They don't have to be perfectly julienned or diced. We're going to add some squash in here.
Am I supposed to cut these?
Nope, not yet. The rest of the squash in the pot. And Raven is here peeling our eggplant. That skin can be really tough, so we want to make sure that we get all of that off of there. So we want to cut off the end. Let's move the cutting board to you, okay? You want to cut off the end.
I got it.
Okay.
I got it, Mom.
Be careful. All right. You doing good? Always peel away from you, because if you peel to you and your fingers are in the way, you could get hurt, okay? You start here and there you go. All right. And you just have to keep an eye on your food and not try to go too fast. That's usually what happens if you burn something, but it's okay. No worries. So we're just adding a little salt here. Braylon, do you think you could get some of these herbs back here for me?
Mm-hmm.
So already in the pot we have salt, but we have some black pepper. We have some thyme. We have a little bit of garlic powder. That's huge. And we have a little bit of Tony seasoning. It's like a Cajun Creole seasoning. It's a little bit spicy,
What, you gonna peel the rest?
but not very much. It's just more flavorful than anything. Look at you guys working together. That's what I'm talking about. Again, this is all going inside of a hot pocket dough. So again, it does not have to be perfect. It just has to taste really
Those
great.
look like apples.
They do, don't they? All right. Okay, let me see the eggplant.
So hard to peel.
It is hard to peel, but it's okay. Watch out.
Oh, cut that? Oh.
So we don't need the whole thing. Again, always clean up after yourself. Stay on your ball.
So we're not using this? I thought we were using that.
Nope, we're not.
Okay.
We're just going to when you guys get older and have more experience, you'll be able to work a little bit faster. But for now, I'll try to help you guys out, okay? All right. Braylon, you want to give our pot a good stir?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Stir it for me. Can you reach? Like this. Okay. Careful, don't let the stuff come out.
Sometimes I do that.
And while these are, it's okay. While these are sauteing, we'll start working on the dough, okay? So,
Okay.
thank you, Braylon. So, can you get the flour and the yeast for me? All right. Now that we have all of our veggies sauteed and I've added a little mushroom here, we're going to start preparing our dough. Also, something you can think about for a filling is some vegan Italian sausage. I love adding that in there and just throwing a little bit of that Tony seasoning on it, and then mixing it in with my other vegetables. It's a really, really good alternative as well. So we're gonna move these cutting boards out of the way just for a second, okay? Because we don't really need those anymore. Alright. And now we're going to prepare our pizza dough, okay? So right now we have 2.5 cups of bread flour, and we're gonna add 1/4 ounce of yeast and a teaspoon of sugar and salt here. So if you can dump this in here, Braylon, and then Raven, I want you to whisk that together, okay? Nope, you can dump the whole thing in there this time. Okay, mix it in. Perfect.
Ouch.
All right, pass on the whisk to Braylon. Braylon, you're gonna whisk it, and then I want you to go get the water and the olive oil, okay?
Okay.
Yep. And the red cup behind it. Yes, perfect. All right. Oh, this is actually my Italian seasoning, pardon me. I've already mixed the water and olive oil together just to consolidate dishes here. So I like for my dough to be savory, so we add a little bit of Italian seasoning to the flour, okay? And Italian seasoning is just oregano, thyme, rosemary, sage. So it's going to be a very flavorful dough, okay? All right, so now we're going to make a well in the middle of the bowl, which is just another fancy word for a hole. And we're going to pour our liquid in the middle, okay? We're doing this because it helps us to incorporate the water in with the dough and make it easy. If I just pour this on top, it wouldn't really work. So hold it by the handle and drizzle it in for me, okay?
Like,
Braylon, you want to
put
hold
it around?
Yeah. Just put it in the middle, excuse me. Okay, slow.
Keep on going.
Yeah. Yep, keep going. Keep going. Good job. Good job. Okay, hold on, Braylon. Let me just mix this a little bit in here. And then you guys can really get your hands dirty with the dough. I just want to make sure that we incorporate every piece that we need here. And we're going to fill our dough with our delicious veggies. They're so yummy. And then we're going to pop it in the oven for just a few minutes. And then we're going to have Hot Pockets. I'm so excited. Are y'all excited?
Yes. Well, I'm excited because I'm never excited.
Yeah? What's the best thing that we've done so far?
How the taste?
Yeah. The vegetables, huh?
That was
Very good.
Awesome. All right, can you move your towel out of the way for me? I'm going to roll this on the counter here. And you can definitely feel free to use a rolling pin if you have that. If you don't, no worries. It's still going to work out just fine.
Can we do it?
Yep, you can. So you guys are going to take this dough. I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give you some, okay?
Okay.
And actually, I need a little bit more flour.
Yay.
But it's okay. It's a little sticky, but it's okay. So watch out. Ready to move your hands. We'll all just have some sticky dough. It'll be fine. We can put a little bit of olive oil on our hands, and that'll help us too. So let's dip our hands in here and get a little bit of olive oil on there. And this will help us roll out our dough a little bit.
Mine is still sticky.
Alright, so the dough is actually a little stickier than we like, so we're just going to add a little bit more flour to it. And always remember at home to dust your surface with flour also to help keep the dough from sticking, okay? And you can also put some on your hands. So we're just kind of going to roll this out so that we can put our veggies inside. So we have a little bitty roller here. If you guys watch, you can see what I'm going to do with that.
I need flour.
You need a little bit more flour? Is it too sticky? Okay, put yours down. Let's put a little on top. How about you? You need some more? Okay. This is a messy activity, but it's okay. It's gonna be worth it. I'm gonna just make a small one here. Alright. See what I'm doing, you guys? I'm rolling it out pretty thin so that it can bake quickly. Alright? So do that for me. Roll yours out. And while you're waiting to roll yours, you can just kind of mush yours out with your hands, Braylon, okay?
Okay, Mom.
All right, while they're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and fill my Hot Pocket with some veggies. Again, here we have onions, squash, zucchini, eggplant, and some mushrooms. So just get, yeah, it's really good, Braylon.
It looks good.
Thank you.
Mushrooms.
No mushrooms for you? Okay.
I'll
Cool.
have mushrooms. I want to see how they taste.
And you just kind of fold it over however you please. Really like
What
this.
Mom just said.
Doesn't have to be perfect.
No.
You know, you just make it however you want. I just kind of like to crimp my edges a little bit. You can do that with a fork. You can do that with your fingers. Doesn't really matter. But you see how I got this here? So that's what we kind of want it to look like. All right, so I'm going to help you, Braylon. You got it? Can you roll that out? All right, once you've rolled it out, you don't want to touch the dough again too many times because then it'll get too hard if you manipulate the dough too much, okay? So the less you can touch the dough, the better. So we're going to put some in yours as well. Do you want mushrooms?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
No mushrooms for me.
Okay. And so you want to fold it like a pocket, okay? So you can either fold it this way or you can try to fold it that way, however you see.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. I'm going to roll yours out just a little bit more because we want it to be thin enough to bake with. No holes in it though. Okay? And no mushrooms for you, right? I know you keep saying that. Put yours there. And we can even tear off a little bit because it might have a little too much dough here. All right?
I got it.
Got it? Okay.
You put a mushroom.
Oh, I did. I'm sorry. No mushrooms for Braylon, everybody. All right, so I'm just going to finish up the rest of these pockets quickly here. Like so. I'm going to pass them off to my team. They're going to fold them for me. Fold that for me, dear. And parents, you can also even make these miniatures. So like mini Hot Pocket poppers. And that would be a great afternoon snack. Something to just have around the house. It'd be great for parties. Yep, that's great. You can do that. And then just kind of turn it over. Okay. If you want, could you grab the pan over there for me? I'm going to go ahead and prepare for these. So go ahead and put our pockets down like this. You want to give them a little bit of room to grow, okay? Also get our brush and our butter there.
I can't wait to eat this.
All right, so what we're going to do with this brush and butter, this is vegan butter, by the way, but we're going to take it.
No.
No worries, things happen. And we're going to brush our Hot Pockets here just to help it get a little nice golden color on it, okay? No worries. I love baking with kids because we always make mistakes and it's okay. It's an important life lesson as well. Things happen, you have to just keep going and make room for the mistakes and the progress. So, that's what we're doing here.
I want to eat mine.
You want to eat yours? Me too. Okay, we've got one more that we need. Final one.
Yeah, you can do those too.
Yes, you can, sir.
I'll do this one first.
Okay. And that's good enough on the butter there. If you have leftover vegetables, you can always add some gluten-free pasta noodles and some of your homemade marinara sauce. And now you have a pasta dish. Okay? Always want to try to seal the ends for sure. There you go. So just put a little bit of butter on that one.
Yeah, just use this because there's no more in there.
Sure. You do that.
But what did you just eat?
I just ate a vegetable. Is that okay?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Use this because there's none in here.
Just dip it in here. The counter's clean. All right. Awesome. All right, now we're ready to go into the oven.
It's about to be done.
All right.
So what do you need to do?
This needs to bake for about
5 minutes.
5 to 10 minutes, okay? Just keep an eye on it on 350. All right, it's time to get those Hot Pockets out of the oven.
Oh,
Mmm, yummy. All right, so we've let these bake for about 20 minutes or so here. And we're now going to brush them with a little bit of olive oil, just to give them a nice clean finish here. These are piping hot, but they smell amazing.
I'm gonna
And
eat that one.
you picked out yours, huh?
Yeah.
Already.
Oh no.
We just brush a little here with olive oil, make them get a nice little
Shower.
shower here, a little golden. And now we're gonna get ready to plate. Right.
Take it.
I'm gonna try this one. This one looks really good.
I'm gonna try.
Just cut into it there.
Which one has
Be
less?
careful! Don't burn yourself. Mmm, this looks delicious. All right, so these are our homemade veggie pockets with an herb dough with Italian seasoning in it and homemade marinara sauce. All right, can't wait to enjoy these. You guys ready to dig in?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. All right, for more information on this recipe, please go to www.aibtv.com. And thank you for joining us on Kids Can Cook. See you next time.
Bye.